My name is John Hagen. I was the first director of the Netherlands Education Center, a new foundation with about 40 member institutions who became member of the foundation and supported the foundation. Establishing the office at that time in Indonesia was a little tricky because we arrived at a time where Indonesia was right in the transition between the rule of President Suharto and his successor, President Habibie. And that slowed our development down a little, not too much, so that by the second year we were up and running.
In 1999, the Dutch Minister of Development Cooperation, Evelien Herfkens, was visiting Indonesia. And she met then her counterpart, Kwik Yangi, which was in those days the Minister of Bappenas. Kwik Yangi had studied in the Netherlands in the Erasmus University as a bachelor student, and he, was pushing the minister for a scholarship program. Kwik Yangi, fought and insisted, I want a bilateral scholarship. And in the end, she gave in. And that was somewhere, I forgot, but it must have been something in October 1999. Then, in early 2000, Gus Dur came to the Netherlands. During that visit, there was a reaction on this request from Kwik Yangi, and the minister of the Gus Dur was given the message that 3 million guilders had been set aside to start a scholarship program in the Netherlands. And that is where StuNet started.
When I came to Neso, Indonesia, I saw that there were some developments ongoing. One was, of course, the StuNet program. It was a very large program for scholarships. And one of the changes that I had to make was to align it with the scholarship program of Nuffic. So that would be the same with NFP. And also the Dutch Embassy changed the priorities in how the StuNet program should be implemented. That was also one of the tasks that I did when I was here in Jakarta.
Kalau kuliah di Belanda, kita berada pada setting internasional ya. Kemudian lingkungan yang negara yang tidak terlalu besar, negaranya kecil, tetapi dia sangat multination, jadi sangat internasional. Jadi pengalaman saya merasakan bahwa international exposure-nya itu kuat sekali gitu dari berbagai negara. Yeah,
when I arrived in Jakarta in 2011, I came into an office that was extremely good in education promotion and scholarship management, and with an amazing network in Indonesia. And I thought when I came, and it was also what we discussed between the colleagues in Indonesia and The Hague, that we should diversify a bit more. I'm really very proud of what we achieved in these years. Yeah, of course, building on what my predecessors already did, and we tried to develop new things and also innovate the things we were already doing. And I can give you some examples. One of them is DUTEP, the Dutch Training and Exposure Program on integrated urban water management between the cities of Jakarta and Rotterdam. Another one is SHARE, an EU-ASEAN program with focusing on student mobility, mobility within the region, within ASEAN, but also from ASEAN to the EU.
DUTEP has given me such memorable experience, especially regarding to urban water management. I spent 10 weeks doing my internship at the Delft Water Board and a short study at the Rotterdam University of Applied Sciences. I also had opportunity to meet many experts in urban water management.
There have been a number of important changes since I started to do this work. An important one is that Indonesia in 2017 was still a recipient of Dutch official development assistance, and that has completely stopped. So Indonesia is now really an equal partner of the Netherlands, certainly in the education field. In our office, I'm happy and I'm proud that we have expanded the scope of our work. We do a lot more on supporting the development of vocational training in Indonesia, especially in the agriculture field. We also do a lot more to support and facilitate collaboration in research between Indonesia and the Netherlands, and this is partly in response to the exciting developments on the Indonesian side.
The future, I certainly hope, and I think I should say I'm sure, that this form of support for scientific and educational cooperation between Dutch higher education and Indonesian higher education will and should continue in the future.
Well, I hope, that it just continues one way or another. I mean, because the basic idea, to create better understanding, more friendship between, Indonesia and the Netherlands, I still believe in. It's still something which I think is very important.
I think there's still a lot of potential for renewal and increasing the cooperation on education and research between the Netherlands and Indonesia. I think the visit of Minister Dijkgraaf showed the potential, and it's going to be more on level playing field as it's based on co-creation and on matching.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we're currently in the year of the 25th anniversary of Nuffic Neso Indonesia, and we enter a new phase with the development of the NL Knowledge House. From our current role at the University of Groningen, I'm really excited to be part of that again, and I also hope and expect that in the new constellation, the strong points of Nuffic Neso Indonesia will remain. And for me, those strong points are that it's an organization that builds relations between Indonesia and the Netherlands, of course in education, research and training, but also between ASEAN and the EU, and an organization that can achieve really tangible results and through its activities connect people, create a dialogue between young people from different backgrounds, from Indonesia, the Netherlands and beyond.
I have a number of wishes for the coming years. First, I hope we can do even more on promoting research collaboration between Indonesia and the Netherlands, because the connections are so rich. And especially because there are a number of key challenges facing us all: climate change, water management, biodiversity, health, where Indonesia and the Netherlands can mean a lot for each other and learn a lot from each other. Overall, we already started to do more on promoting the mobility of Dutch students coming to Indonesia, and my hope is that in the coming years the mobility will increasingly be a two-way street, where young talented Indonesians will go to the Netherlands and young talented Dutch students will come to Indonesia. And finally, I'm working on the mission to transform our office into an office of Nuffic for the whole of Southeast Asia. We're well on the way of doing that, partly also with European Union sponsored programs. So I do hope that in the years to come, our office in Jakarta will increasingly serve knowledge relationships also with other countries in the region.
Nuffic Neso Indonesia telah 25 tahun berpartisipasi membangun sumber daya manusia Indonesia unggul. Selamat ulang tahun kepada Nuffic Neso Indonesia. Semakin hebat, semakin maju dalam membangun SDM Indonesia unggul.
Happy anniversary Nuffic Neso. I hope the cooperation between Indonesia and Netherlands in knowledge sector will keep going strong.
On behalf of ICANNET, I wish Nuffic Neso a happy 25th birthday. Hopefully, Nuffic Neso can continue to embrace and strengthening alumni collaboration and become a forum to facilitate cooperation, relation between the Indonesian and Dutch government.
I appreciate how Nuffic has succeeded in promoting the education in the Netherlands, Studi di Belanda, to be very close to the best potentials that Indonesia has. Not only through the programs that applied globally, but also especially through StoNet program, which is a clear evidence of the special relations between Indonesia and the Netherlands. Selamat ulang tahun. Gelukkige verjaardag Nuffic Neso Indonesia.
Dear colleagues, all the best for the 25-year anniversary of Nuffic Neso Indonesia. For me, it's a pleasure to have at least joined it partly. And of course, for the future, I hope that it will be a bright future with a lot of new energy, a lot of new initiatives, but with the same spirit in the team.
Happy anniversary untuk Nuffic Neso Indonesia. Sebagai alumni, saya siap mendukung untuk kerjasama bilateral antar kedua negara.
So I'm here to extend my most sincere gratitude to Nuffic Neso for the scholarship and wish you a wonderful anniversary. I hope that Nuffic Neso can continue to be a bridge between countries and have a strong and concrete relations in the knowledge and research sector.
Dear colleagues from Neso Indonesia, happy anniversary, which is your 25th year of existence. It's amazing and I'm so proud of all of you. I wish you a very bright future. Let's go for another 25 years. And I hope that the close cooperation between Indonesia and the Netherlands will continue.
Happy 25th anniversary for Nuffic Neso. Netherlands-Indonesia's friendship and cooperation has begun over many years. We hope that we could continue our cooperation between LPDP Nuffic Neso in the knowledge sector to improve the quality of human capital in Indonesia through higher level education.
Nuffic Neso is a greatly valued friend and a close partner of our embassy here in Indonesia. What I like about Nuffic Neso is that they are action-oriented and they turn ideas into reality. Think about organizing winter or getting alumni involved or managing scholarships. So on behalf of the whole embassy, I'd like to congratulate Nuffic Neso with his 25th birthday. Selamat ulang tahun Nuffic Neso Indonesia.
Wishing you all a very, very happy birthday. Thank you so much for the good work you've done the past 25 years. We are very proud of you and we wish you all a very happy birthday and all the best for the future, transferring our Nuffic Neso Indonesia office to Nuffic Southeast Asia. So best of luck, have a nice celebration and see you soon.